On to level 3. Is there anything we should do before we get to level 3? We could go ahead and grab the pink ring, or yeah, I think it's the pink ring, the red ring, whatever ring it is. That maybe it's the blue ring. I think it's the blue ring that would split damage or have the damage that we take. Definitely want to have that for level 6. Nice to have for level 4. Not really a necessity for level 3. So since we're only at 97 rupees and the ring is like 250, we'll go ahead and just skip that, make a beeline here for level 3. And at least complete level 3 here. How many times have we died? Too many. We will try to do a run where we don't die. That might be cool for like a longer stream. You know, get a couple more subscribers, people who'd be willing to check it out. Maybe we could do that for a holiday stream, reliving some of that OG Zelda. Yep, dungeons, caves, cool stuff. Oh, here's a great example. Pay me for the door repair. So I screwed up and blew open this door, and he took, what was it, 20? 10? 25? He took rupees from me. So 15. Actually, I think it's 15. Not even sure. We'd have to look that up. Or next time we can actually pay attention instead of rambling about, you know, nothing. Well, I guess it wasn't rambling about nothing. It was rambling about an idea, but you get what I'm saying. You know, when we talk about the level design and board design, game design in general, that idea that enemies spawn from the other side of the room is kind of nice, right? Gives you the opportunity to plan a little bit what you're doing, not be under immediate danger, right? You go into a space like this, and I've got a great story for when I ran into something awful like that. But you'll notice all of the enemies are consistently spawning on the other side of the screen. So if I come in here, like no enemies are spawning next to me. They're all spawning at least on the other side of the, well, at least at the central part of the screen, right? So I do have distance. I was playing Minecraft the other day and kept spawning in the nether, and I was being hit before I even spawned. I fully spawned as it was just showing up, and that was really, really frustrating because there was nothing I could do other than just sit and take damage while I waited for the game to catch up. But that idea of having enemies on the other side of the screen lets you kind of get orientated. Oh, did I pick up the letter? I did not pick up the letter. Did I not get the 100 rupees from up top? Huh. Yeah, I might not have gotten those 100 rupees from in the upper right corner. You will notice that when there are too many things on the screen, we do get this little bit of a lag going on. Fire's cool. It does multi-hit damage. We're going to go ahead and just head over here. This is the entrance to level 3. We're right there. I don't know what level 3 is. I can't remember. It's been, I mean, even though I've played this game like hundreds of times in my life, it's still sometimes hard to remember. There's that lone enemy kind of hanging out at the entrance. And this beautiful green level is level 3. All right. Well, some of this stuff will come back to me, but level 3 is where we are introduced to the red dark nuts, I believe. We'll see how many keys we end up with at the end of this level. We started with 4. We now have 5. The blobs, you really want to have the white sword for level 3, because if not, if you have the wood sword, these blobs will divide into 2 into those tiny little blobs and not give us any drops. So white sword is almost a necessity for level 3. Maybe we should play. The challenge might be, can we do level 3 with just the wood sword? That would be a fun challenge. Some bombs drop in here. Dark nuts, you cannot hit them from the front. You can't even knock them back. You have to hit them from behind or the side, and they are some tricky enemies. Having the beam is obviously nice, because then you can keep your distance from them. So typically we explore right and left before we explore top and bottom when it comes to doorways. Let's go ahead here and defeat these bats. And yeah, we've got 6 keys, so let's go ahead. We'll just take this entrance. Right, the whole idea of... Oh, this is a tough one. The whole idea of saving keys. Ooh, is to keep you from. Oh, that's nice. That's really nice to get the stopwatch. The idea of hoarding keys or saving keys is so that you can use them when you need them, not have to backtrack. So the idea of, oh, let's just avoid that door to see if we can find another way right now probably doesn't make sense. But when we really talk about design, dungeon design, level design, it's going to really make sense. Oh yeah, this is the dungeon whose shape we're not going to talk about. There we go. Here we go. It is a cross shape, for lack of a better way to say it. Ooh, nice. Ooh, that was pretty easy. But that is, honestly, those bombs, they're really the easiest way to handle those red dark nuts. And this is the item, the Raft. The Raft we use to get to level 4. The Raft is also necessary for collecting a heart container. So now we have the Raft. And let's check out the rest of this dungeon. We already have the compass, so we do need the map. Okay, ooh, here's a new enemy. These enemies here will take your sword. So I'm hitting the A button. Not take your sword, but kind of they paralyze you. So I can't, once I get hit by one of these, I cannot use my sword until a certain period of time lapses. Now there are other enemies, another version of this enemy, and that enemy completely takes away your sword until you hit another enemy that gives it back. So we'll talk about those. I think that those are not until like the last level, level 9, which we will honestly get to eventually. There is another locked door, but you know what? I have got 6 keys. Let's not even worry about. I guess we don't even have a chance. Let's not even worry about trying to get that back. Because we can't get it back. I mean, avoid using it in the first place. Here we go. Lots more locked doors. I think if we were to use the blue flame, those will actually split into 2. So let's do that. Let's see what this looks like if we use the blue flame. Yeah, they did, but unfortunately they spawned right on top. So lots of keys in this level. Lots of keys in this level. So we're collecting keys. We're using keys. We started out with 4 at the start of this level, so we're still +1. I think that's pretty cool. Here we go. Let's go. I don't know if I've shown this before, but this is, yeah, I think in level 1 we do this, but here's a door that is triggered by pushing a block. You cannot push that block until you defeat all enemies. So why those two things are connected, kind of wild. But yeah, this is another good key here. Did you, or tip, well translated tip, did you get the sword from the old man on top of the waterfall? That is the white sword. Yes, we did. Kind of interested why they put that there and not like maybe the beginning of the level. Because you might not get to that dude until you get to the white sword. It'd be nice to have that information about the better sword earlier in this level before you maybe fight people without it. Because there's a good chance, right? I got the sword because I knew about it, but you could honestly come to this level without knowing that the white sword exists. I can't remember what the original Legend of Zelda manual gave people. I'm going to have to look at that. The original manual did provide a walkthrough of the first couple bits. We'll take a look at that when we get... And one of the first things we'll do in our game design course, because there's this moving away from including... Oh, wow. Yeah, you can't bomb these walls. Maybe this is a key eater. Because we can't get to the other side. Maybe this is one of those places where we can talk about new games where they don't really give you manuals and are even getting away from tutorials on how they help you understand and be successful. There we go. So we're close. But yeah, you can see here now that we have the map, the overall shape is that of a cross, for lack of a better name. Or, yeah. Here we go. Some dark nuts. They do make a quick turn, so you might think you're in a safe space, but you see they turn rather quickly, and it's funny you talk about it and they don't actually do it. But yeah, one of the greatest places to have the long distance sword or the sword beam, because you can avoid being in close proximity to those folks who would hit you. It's always nice to be able to hit your enemy from a distance where they can't hit you. We will not start talking about Smash Brothers. We will not start talking about Smash Brothers. All right. Level 3. Let's check this out. Okay, this is a fun enemy. Dang it, I gotta figure out these guys' names. Oh, boom! Got him in one shot. That was a great. We'll have to clip that one shot. They move around, and as they lose their arms and legs, they're in 4 parts. You bomb them, they lose parts. Except unless you did what I did and bomb them in the place where they all die. But as they lose parts, they become faster, which kind of makes sense and can be a challenging enemy. If you don't land that one shot like I did, they can definitely be a challenging enemy. So after level 3, we've got boomerang, bomb, bow, candle, blue candle as usable, interchangeable, activatable, equipable weapons or tools, and that raft there will use that no matter what.